Here is the final project, part 2, for DevOps course offered in Johns Hopkins University. We have GitLab and SonarQube integration demo. The student's name, Sarah Photowat, Patrick McElvaney, Nicholas Monson. Here is the project statement for step 2. First, we need to install Docker and install Docker Compose. First, you install utilities and tools that are required by Docker, such as apt transport, HTTPS, CA certificates, curl, etc. First, you install utilities and tools that are required by Docker, such as apt transport, HTTPS, CA certificates, curl, etc. Here is the screen showing the installation of required utilities for Docker installation. GPG keys are added for Docker here. GPG is the tool used in secure app to sign files and check their signature. This allows for the secure transmission of information between parties and can be used to verify that the origin of a message is genuine. Here is the screen result for adding GPG. There are different methods for installing Docker. Most users set up Docker's repositories and install from them, which is easier for installation and upgrade. Here is the command for setting up Docker repository. Here is the result of running Docker repository setup command. Here is the command for getting latest update for Ubuntu, followed by the command for installing Docker. This screen shows that Docker is installed. With this command, Docker Compose gets downloaded. The reason we use Compose is because it's a tool for defining, configuring, and running multi-container Docker that will be used in this project. Here is the result of Docker Compose download. We need to give executable rights to Docker Compose. We also add the current user to the Docker group to be able to start, stop, login, etc. Also, the command to verify Docker Compose version is provided here. Now let us install GitLab leveraging Docker Compose. Create a GitLab directory, and in this directory create Docker Compose YAML file. As it is shown in this screen, the directory is created and the Docker Compose YAML file is created inside the directory. Next, we will review the content of Docker Compose YAML file. In the Docker Compose YAML file, we are adding below a script. In this line, we are launching a container using latest GitLab Docker image. In this line, we enable auto restart the container after stopping the machine and restarting. In this line, we are using an environment file that contains environment variable and gets passed to the container at the time of launching. Here we configure GitLab hostname. Here is the list of port used by GitLab, since in our setup GitLab uses SSH to access container. In order not to conflict with port 22, which is used by EC2 host, we are using port 30022. Volumes, in here sharing data between containers and EC2 instance, the volume command is used to mount directory to container. The Docker Compose file refers to the environment file that needs to be stored in GitLab directory, and its content stores GitLab home location. As it is shown, it's the path to where the GitLab directory resides. Now you can run Docker Compose by executing up command. In the browser, by going to https www.softwareflowcloud.com, where GitLab is installed, you see that the password for the admin gets set up. The user ID for admin is admin@example.com or root. The password needs to be noted down, otherwise it has to be changed in GitLab _Rails console manually. Here are the GitLab admin user IDs. Note down the password you chose so that in future you can use it. All users can register here. I created a user called Sarah P for myself.